I went up. We have a snake, but we call them the snake bottle. It has snake, scorpion, and centipede. I'll bring it out to the light for you.
Oh, are they alive?
No, they are dead. It's over 100 years old.
Wait, I'm scared of snakes.
No, in bush rum.
I don't think I will.
You will try it.
No.
Everybody that come to this house, get a little taste of this. A little.
My stomach is very sensitive to stuff, something new.
I went up.
Grater! Give me something sweet. Ooh. So, still here at Princess Town. Thanks for the amazing meal, Auntie Leonis.
You are most welcome, sweetheart.
So, Auntie Leonis has something interesting to show us. What are we going to see?
Okay, we have the Papaa Merikin Museum.
Papaa
Merikin.
Museum.
Merikin. Not American.
Okay.
Merikin.
All right.
Merikin Museum.
All
so,
right.
welcome to my home.
All right.
And we will go.
You call it Papaa?
Yes, Papaa was one of my ancestors. He was my grandfather, and I'm a 5th generation Merikin. Merikin, not Merikin. You will get it. Instead of saying American, our ancestors said Merikin, so it came shorter.
Oh, Merikin. All right.
So welcome to my home.
Thank you so much.
And I will show you where we're going. All right? All right.
So who are Americans?
Americans were the slaves of 1815, 1816 that fought in the war with the British. Against the Americans, but they were runaway slaves from America.
Okay.
So in my little space here, we have our little museum.
You have a little museum in your house.
In my house. Until we have the land next door to the shop, that where you had the soup. So it's just funding to build, to get a building and get all of this and more.
Oh, to move it there.
To move it. Oh, so it will have a larger crowd, and everybody will have to come into my home
to see the museum.
To see the museum and the artifacts.
Who made this collection?
This collection is personal.
Oh, it's personal.
Personal collection from grandfather and my parents and myself with some friends that had artifacts and decided to give me it for the museum. So we're starting from the corner there. And we have a tradition. Well, I grew up with that tradition. You must always have a coquille broom in your house, turn up. So that is to ward away the little spells and whatever, as the case may be. All right? And we have, well, this is 2 walking sticks, pui. They could use also for stick fighting. And if you are here in Trinidad for carnival, you'll see how they operate the pui sticks for stick fighting. So long ago, we used this was our washing machine. Better known as a scrubbing board. Right? So the block of soap will go here, and the end of the tub will go into the tub with the water and the clothes, and you wash your clothes with both hands. So your knuckles long ago used to be
very tough.
Very tough. We have here what we call the mortar and pestle, where you pong rice, you pong bene. Right. The goblet. We have, and in the mortar and pestle we do bene. I will give you a taste of the bene in a while. I have some ponged already. And that bene, we call it now sesame seeds. Some call it sesame seeds, but it's more bene. That is ponged with garlic and bird peppers, tip of salt, and what we call bandania or shadow bene. Pong it together. Sprinkle it on your rice, and you have that to go. So we have the goblets. And the goblets is what we store water. They used to store water in long ago to drink. So it come like a little mini fridge. So the water used to be cool. This is part of the original my home that I decided to keep because you don't see pattern glass
it's not
anymore.
common.
You're not seeing this anymore. So I decided to keep this from the house itself. And when the our ancestors traveled, they traveled with grip. They had no suitcases. So they call it a grip, and all the worldly possessions used to be in this grip. Right? Well, you know, we have the...
Of course.
Must. That's right. So just a little, here we have a little history about all the ancestors. I'll find you the little... have them somewhere, but I'll get it for you. Brochures.
This looks like an East African woman.
This is from... Oh.
This has to be Kenyan. I think so. Yeah, that lady looks like Somali or Samburu.
Madri.
Yeah.
She's a beautiful. So this is this little poster here is our American soldier.
Ah.
That was his uniform, the uniform of the British that they fought. And then we have the American family.
Okay.
The soldier, his wife and child.
Okay.
Right. So we have it in black and white, and we have it in colored also.
All right.
And this is, well, you know, you met Aquila. This was part of our Hill Rise story. Francis Merikin did that. I believe you might meet him somewhere along the line while you're in Trinidad. Here you'll meet him.
Okay.
He's a herbalist also, a medicine man. So you'll get to meet him. And this whole thing, we had an article some years ago in the New York Times, and about, well, this is some of the
Maroon legacy.
Yes, Maroon legacy plus the hill rice.
Ah.
The Americans planting the hill rice.
Okay.
All right. And this corner, I dedicated to Papa Niza. So we have his Bible, which is over 100 years old.
Oh wow.
Yeah, this Bible is
heavy,
and it's old, right? And his photo, his medicine. We have a snake, but we call them the snake bottle. It has snake, scorpion, and centipede. I'll bring it out to the light for you.
Oh, are they alive?
No, they are dead. It's over 100 years old.
Wait, I'm scared of snake.
No, it went in alive with our local moonshine or bush rum. We call it babash. So it's anti-venom for snake, scorpion, and centipede stings. So as long as you get sting, you could reach here within 5 minutes of getting stung. You will get a shot glass.
So you drink this or inject?
Drink.
Drink.
Drink to save your life.
It still works.
It still works.
100 years later.
Yeah, it still works.
It doesn't become.
But I don't know because of the alcohol, the bush rum.
Okay.
So it still works.
Oh wow.
But right now, it is stored in Trinidad and Tobago.
Oh.
This goes on tour wherever we go to these schools, different school organizations. We carry it on display.
Wow. I see some. It's one snake.
It's more than one.
Oh.
Snakes, scorpions, centipedes, herbs, roots.
Wow.
Yes.
Oh my goodness. So that was medicine before medicine got invented.
Yes, before the hospital and all of that. Because when our ancestors came, they dropped us in 16 acres of land in the forested bush while slavery was still going on.
Oh, okay.
So with that, it had no way to go. You couldn't mix with the other people in the area. You had to stay by yourself. So you had to be your own medicine. Yes, you had to find a way.
Papa Niza.
So this is a picture of him here.
Let me see. See, he was your grandfather?
He was my grandfather.
Okay. Oh, okay.
All right.
Wow. That's Papa Niza.
Samuel Ebenezer Elliott.
Ah, okay.
All right. And we call this, long ago you call this the safe.
Oh.
Because this is where you put all your precious gems and wares and whatever the case may be. And when you open it, we have the grater, we have, no, this is cold pot and heater, because this is what they used to iron clothes with long ago. So this is what they used to use long ago.
To iron clothes?
To iron clothes plus cook. So this is a cold pot. So your wood will go in here. It will have a rack, an iron rack. And then whatever you're cooking, if you put your pot on top, the coals, and you could put your iron, To iron your clothes, used to go here.
Oh.
Right? So when it's hot, you hold it with a cloth, wipe it.
Let me see.
It's heavy.
It's heavy than Ooh, okay.
It's heavy. All right?
Yeah.
So we always had that.
Are these real tattoos?
Those are Morco shells. Oh, just now.
Oh, you have so many things.
So many things. That's why I tell you we need, this is one of the original
leather bags.
Real genuine leather. Leather.
Oh, it's cute. Sometimes I love these vintage things. Yeah, so unique and cute.
So we will put this here for now. That's no problem. So this, the Morocco shells, they used it in the Orisha faith, I believe. So they always. So since I was born, I met this here, and I kept it here.
Oh wow!
So it's either my father or my grandfather's.
Oh wow!
When they are having feasts and in the shrine, Morocco.
Is it like a tortoise?
Yeah, but the land version.
Oh, okay.
They don't live in the sea. This is the land version.
All right.
All right. And I think you know about the Grater.
Oh yeah, the Grater, I know. Yeah.
Yeah. So
this one, if it cuts you,
it cuts you.
Oh, if you miss, and you put your fingers,
you shred your fingers. And also long ago they used to use this as a punishment tool. Also, you kneel down on the Grater when you behave naughty. When you behave bad, and it's a punishment. Kneel down on the Grater.
Oh.
So you know when you get up from there, your knees.
Oh, okay. That's painful.
Painful. So it was better to take licks than. All right. And here we have the chamber pot and basin. So this was the outhouse of long ago. This was the outhouse of long ago. So you do your ones and twos in this one, and you bathe in the other one.
So it was the toilet?
It was the toilet.
Oh, okay.
It was the toilet.
I see.
And this is earthenware. So it's earthenware. It's not right?
Yeah.
And then we come to modification of the other toilet, which is the potty. This was a toilet also.
That was a toilet?
This was one of the toilets also. Big ones, small ones.
Oh my goodness.
And then you go outside and throw it out in the outhouse or dig a hole and.
Oh, okay.
All right. Genuine
leather belt.
Leather belt. This was my grandfather's leather belt.
Mommy.
Still have it. I used to get licks with this, right? I used to get licks with this.
Oh.
I wasn't easy as a young child.
Wow.
Yes. So we have. This is one of the latest collections. We went to a school, presentation college, and they presented us with a mini goblet. So instead of taking the big ones, according to where we're going on display, we take something smaller here.
Okay.
This is monkey step, which is
what's that for?
This is for medicine. It's a cooling for the body for men. They cut it, boil it, leave it to cool and drink.
Okay.
For 3 to 5 days.
So what does it help?
It helps the inside, clean out the inside of the body and things. Right. Here we have parts of the gramophone and the setup.
Okay.
Long ago the music and all of that, so they used to use the gramophone. So the casing went through some years of problems, and we still have the records. We have the pins for the gramophone, so we just have it there. And this is another safe that we all keep, also with some dishes, enamelware, ceramic ware. And then we have storage down here, which is, we call it the gullet, or you call it the gullet? We call it,
I don't know what that is.
We call it the cocoa knife, because you used to put a rod to pick the coconut and the cocoa and cocoa and whatever fruits too high to reach. You put it on a rod and you use it. So it have different versions of it. All right. Okay. And they have the grass knife. So you used to cut the rice, the same hill rice, they will cut it with this. All right.
So let me ask you.
Sure.
Merikin, are they only here in Trinidad? Or are these Merikin people?
For now, no. They are scattered all over the world now because of education purposes and work purposes.
Yeah.
They are spread throughout the world.
Okay.
But they were based in the companies of South Trinidad, which is from 1st to 6th Company.
Okay.
And each family got 16 acres of land.
What is company village?
The company villages means when the British sent the free slaves, they were in a boat.
Yeah.
Or a ship. And they call it the companies. So it come down in 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, and 6th was the name of the boats that came down.
Okay, so they were all each put into 16 acres.
Each family was given 16 acres of land because it was about how much? 500 and something of them that came down, I believe. So they got land throughout the south, this part of South Trinidad, because slavery was still going on in Trinidad. So British Trinidad was owned at that time by the British.
Okay.
All right. So with that, they couldn't mix them to cause riot with the slaves. So they had to put them in deep forested areas. So here was forested.
Oh wow.
Deep forested. So over the years, we are here now 207 years. So it has been developed.
So how many Americans are there approximately in this place or in Trinidad?
Wow, we have a few thousand as well. But it's not everyone will trace their heritage.
Oh, okay.
Some people don't like to hear about where they come from to know where they're going. You have to know where you come from to know where you're going. You must know your history, right? And to have people who block that part off of their heritage. They don't tell their children or their grandchildren about where they come from. And then again, little is known about us because we are not in the history books. So we are trying our best to get the government to put our history in the books, in the school books of Trinidad and Tobago. And one of our American cousins, which is Tina Dunkley, she wrote this book.
Okay.
She wrote this book.
Forgotten Freedom Fighters.
The Americans.
Yeah, 1812.
Right? So she wrote this book. So we have this few in existence right now.
All right.
So here we have our next section again. We have the earth and jars down to the bottom that could be used for wine making, store your wine, and as the case may be. And we have these. We have the
sewing machine.
Long time. So hand sewing machine that I need to get some WD-40 and kind of fix them, spray them up again because the seize a little. This one working a little bit. All right.
Okay.
So we have more stuff, but it is not here at the moment.
All right.
So this is a little piece of our American history.
So if anyone with this name, most likely they're Americans.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh.
Not Trump.
Americans. Okay. So these are the surnames.
The surnames.
Yeah. Oh, I know someone called Clark. Clark. So now I'm keeping this and I'll be checking somebody's surname and be like, oh, this could be Maroon. All right. Thank you so much. You should be able to. So this is medicine.
This is medicine for cough, colds, fevers, headache. That don't have any snake, scorpion, or centipede in it. That is only all local herbs, roots, leaves, barks.
I'm not so sure
and bush rum.
I don't think I will.
You will try it.
No.
Everybody that come to this house get a little taste of this. A little.
My stomach is very sensitive to something new.
Right.
Fast. Hold on fast. Let me show closely.
She's doing everything not to touch this glass.
Look at this. Would you have this?
Yes.
Have you had this?
She had it. What's his name?
Let me see. So you have to take this. Are there living things in here?
Anything
No.
what?
Living things.
No. No, no, no. Hold this one. No, 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 no. Watch me. Up. Watch. Up. Up. Throw it to the back of your throat. Up. One shot.
Do you take it yourself?
Yes, I will take it after you take
You'll
it.
take it after?
I will take it.
I'll bring us with cheers.
Wheelchairs? That is not a problem.
Oh my goodness.
That is not a problem.
You make this yourself?
I make this one. Eh?
Just touch the screen.
Long life, health, strength, happiness, health.
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 Okay.
Come on. I went up.
Much.
No, it's not much. I went up. I went up.
Grater! Give me something sweet.
Listen, let me get the arm.
It's so bitter. That's the bittermost thing I've ever had in my life.
You will survive. Will you drink that?
Some sugar?
Some sugar.
Okay, thank you.
Some sugar.
I'm good, thank you. Thank you so much. All right, thank you so much
And
for
you're most
inviting me to
welcome.
your space. And I believe today we've learned something. Let me know if you've learned something watching this episode.
You learned something.
Yeah, I hope everybody learned something, because I didn't know much about the Merikin. Merikin, meaning African / African.
African slaves. Free African slaves.
Oh, free African slaves. Oh, thank you so much for
You are most
inviting me.
welcome.